Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 at Falcon Lake, Texas State Park. Got it right. But anyway, it is a good morning. I'm still here. I'm what they say, vertical. I guess that means something. But I'm still alive in my 2021 Thor 4 Winds 22E Class C motorhome, commonly known as the Classita, thanks to a viewer that gave me that name, or the vehicle that name. Thank you. So from now forward, it is a Classita, as in casita with a class. Anyway, what else? Been a long time full-time RVer, and today, believe it or not, I know this is a shock, is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. You're in charge of it. So do it. Do it, do it, do it. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is right now. And that's already gone. So something else I'll mention is wherever you are, be there. Think about it. Anyway, what else? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The temperature in Llano right now is 36 degrees.
With a high of 73, that's not too bad. Hey Google, what's the temperature at Falcon Lake, Texas?
The current temperature in Falcon Lake Estates is 64 degrees.
With a high of 83 and no rain. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So Llano people, y'all can have that cooler weather. I'll take this. But anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Denver, Colorado?
In Denver, it's currently 24 degrees.
With a high
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 17.
With a high of 27 and a 70% chance of snow, I guess. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma?
In Oklahoma City right now, it's 29 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 19.
With a high of 44 and sunny. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Biloxi, Mississippi?
The current temperature in Biloxi is 66 degrees.
With a high of 69 and an 80% chance of rain. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Atlanta, Georgia?
The temperature in Atlanta right now is 63 degrees.
Pretty good. With a high of 69 and 80% chance of rain. And now to cool things off a little bit. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is minus 13 degrees.
You believe that? The high is going to be minus 12 with a low of minus 19 and a 10% chance of icebergs. Anyway, hey Google, tell us a joke.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business.
From the joke book, here we go. What's the idea of calling in sick yesterday? I was sick. You didn't look sick when I saw you at the racetrack. You should have seen me after the 6th race. Whatever that means. The only thing wrong with a perfect drive to work is that you end up at work. All right, moving right along. We got a lot of comments, so let's do them. This person's name is It's Never Too Late, and it's on the driving video. Please don't disregard my comment because I used the B word. I thought of you when I read this last night. In the Bible, it said a zither is an Aramaic, whatever, musical, Arabic, whatever, musical instrument. But we all know your zithering is filled with mind-blowing powers from outer space. That's true. I'm from Mars. So here we go here. Let's get some more up here. Here's Gavin H. Hi, Rusty. I got back into the CB radios about a year ago after a long hiatus from the 1970s. Yeah, there was a big deal then. With all the interstates nearby under construction, it saved me many hours stuck in traffic. For the most part, Channel 19 is slow with chatter in comparison to what you had a long time ago, but when traffic comes to a standstill, those truckers really pick up the chatter, and I have been able to dodge gridlock many times. Well, that's good, Gavin. That's a good point. I may get one. Same person, as long as I have rice, beans, cabbage to make coleslaw, and of course coffee, I can weather about any storm. Well, that's a good plan. Gavin. Here's Carl H. Morning, Rusty. My schedule changed. Well, I'm glad you're letting us know, Carl, because we all wondered. So it's no longer morning coffee with Rusty, but afternoon coffee with Rusty. Still watching every day, just on the opposite side of the clock. Well, that's not a problem. You just binge watch all the time if you want to. Thank you. Am Blades. Just found out if you have floaters in your eyes, eat 2 slices of fresh pineapple every day at lunch for 90 days, and they say it will clear them up. Remember, it's full of sugar, so cut your sugar somewhere else in your diet. You can eat up to 3. Hope this might help some other rangers. Well, might. Floaters, yeah, old folks get them. I don't have any yet, but, well, God dang, this thing, I tell you, they've made so many changes on this. Give me the comments here, Google. Thank you. Here we go. James Jackson. The trip did not cost me a thing. That's right. Cost me, though. Alan's Adventures. Can I pitch a tent on your 40 acres for a night or two? Love your video. We might stay in Alpine at the Holland Hotel because we watched you do your interview. Great job, Rusty. Yeah, the Holland Hotel is a beautiful place. I've gone in there several times and just had coffee and sat there and read the newspaper. No, it's a neat place. Yeah, as far as my 40 acres, I don't have 40 acres in Terlingua Ranch anymore. I sold it a long time ago. Jennifer's LZR. Texas citrus is great. The Texas ruby red grapefruit is our state fruit. Thank you, Jennifer. JJ Gonzalez. Hello, Rusty from Brownsville. You are close to my neck of the woods. Welcome. I was going to recommend using Gas's Gas Buddy or the Gas Buddy app. It allows you to put in a city name and then gives you the gas prices there. I always use it when on the road. Just an idea. Keep the videos coming. Bye for now. Yeah, I think I may have it on one of my phones. Thank you, JJ. Scotty Thompson, the mass bowler from Wisconsin, says cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty. Eli James, thanks for all the great comments and stay safe, and I love your truck. Nice job. Actually, it's a Classita, a Class C motorhome. Thank you, Eli, I guess. Sheila Bundren. Hello, Sheila Bundren. Thanks for the ride. I love the ride-along videos. Great adventure. Enjoy your trip. Thanks again for sharing. Yeah, speaking of which, I'll probably do a triking video for the noon video. And then I have another little short RVing tip that I'll plug in somewhere. It's just a little addition I've made that I think is helpful, and I'll also add that. Anyway, thanks again. Oh, thank you, Sheila. This is Ralph P. Enjoyed the Classita ride along. Love all those tall Washingtonian palms. The goat enjoys the ride, I'm sure. Yeah, the goat always goes. Here's the goat from outer space. There's the goat, the famous goat. Got a goat kiss. Anyway, what else? I had something else. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Yesterday afternoon, I got to thinking about that rattle underneath where the exhaust pipe is rattling against something. So what I did, I took my tarp and folded it so I could lay it flat for about, well, it's 4 by 8 for the 8 feet length. Pushed it up under the RV, laid down, crawled up on that tarp so I could look up under there real closely. I found exactly where it was rattling. There's a piece of aluminum about this wide, about just an 1/8 of an inch thick or whatever, and about 3 feet long. And where the exhaust pipe makes a turn, it comes right against that aluminum piece, okay? And it's just almost touching it. Well, anytime the exhaust pipe moves even a little bit, like when you're idling at a red light. But what I did was, since that aluminum thing, it was a heat barrier for something. So I didn't take it off. But what I did was I took a hammer and just pushed it up so that it's got a gap about that much now. So no more rattle. That's gone. And then what else? Okay, the Classita. Thank you, Ralph P. Todd Cole. Hello, Rusty. Do you wash your clothes in your RV or do you go to a laundromat? I go to a laundromat. Actually, at the RV park in Llano, they have one, a laundry. Have 2 washers and 2 dryers. Alf Pup, inching up to 50K, Rusty. Been listening to your first videos where you talk about have no views and no subscribers, but kept on because you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's amazing, and it's slow and steady does win the race, and that's what this has been. I mean, that subscriber growth, that's the net gain. You know how many subscribers I've run off. I'd probably have 100,000 if I didn't run everybody off. But that's, hey man, that's me. I'm having fun here. Anyway, thank you, Alf Pup. Shift into high, thumbs up. Same person, Ram Charger. Yep. Dan McDaniel. Hello, Dan. Hi, Rusty. I just watched a music video on YouTube called Drinking Buddy by John Schneider. He was Bo in the TV series Dukes of Hazzard. I enjoyed the video, funny with a nice beat. When I heard it, made me think of you and your Beer 30. Take care and safe travels. Thank you, Dan. Same to you. Larry Tucker. How tall is your Class C? 11 feet, including the air conditioner on the roof. Buck Reynolds. Calgon, take me away. Okay, take me away. Wayman Samang. Muffler shop can cut that piece out and bend a nice piece and weld back. Very cheap too. I'm done with that exhaust. It's fixed. Thank you, Wayman. Eutimio Chavez. Is it an RV park? No. The free camping? No. It's just a county park. Yolanda Sandoval. Hello, Rusty. Welcome to the RGV, Rio Grande Valley. Hope you have a pleasant visit. Stay away from the machinitas, the big casinos. I don't plan to go in a casino. I'm not a gambler at all. Gary D. Someone wrote, do Mexicans like beer? I've been living in Tulum, Mexico for 3.5 months, and I can attest that is actually their favorite alcohol to drink. I was actually surprised myself when I came here. Mexicans like to party. Yeah, they do, Gary, and they don't start till 10 p.m. and they go to 4 a.m. While you're trying to get your REM sleep, you ain't gonna get it. It's good. Tracy Phillips, Lizzie, the one that left long comment, also made you the Rusty coffee mug a year or so ago. Oh, is that right? I still have it right there. Anyway, Tracy Phillips, great comment call today, Rusty. Warm and rainy here today, around 70 in Mansfield, Arkansas. Thank you, Tracy Phillips. Al Furr, thumbs up. Paul Drake, did you almost say good morning Vietnam? Yeah, I almost did because I took off on that song. Remember Robin Williams in the movie where he's a radio announcer? Pretty good, pretty funny. Gave a whole new slant on the deal. Sissy Taylor, hi Rusty. The gas, $2.25 in Virginia Beach. I am sure it'll go up. Enjoying the ride. Actually, oil prices are holding real steady. I know a lot of y'all expected a big change in oil prices because of the change in the administration, but I don't. It's not a function of the administration so much as it's a function of supply and demand. If the Saudis or OPEC start to move the oil prices up, then all these other options like solar, natural gas, and wind power all become more attractive for generating power. So they can't go up much. Now they might spike up and then down, but I'm not worried about it. No. WTBM 123, cool. Chief No Feathers, catchy name. I noticed a road sign, Highway 83, that runs from Mexican border to Canadian border. The section through Texas is dedicated to Texas Vietnam veterans, Army Airborne Rangers. Excellent road for RV travelers to see America off the main interstate highways. Thank you, Chief No Feathers. That's a good thing to know. James Ortiz, thumbs up to you. Stroker Ace. I know what you mean. I love the smell of coffee. My system doesn't love it, but my nose does. Yeah, that's why it just make me a little bit. It's caffeinated. I mean, but I put half a dose of whatever it is, just a minimum, just to get the smell in the RV in the morning. It's kind of neat. Anyway, Taz Mod, hi Rusty, thanks for the drive. I noticed that some states have 4 octane rated options. When traveling, I made the mistake of buying the lowest octane. Car ran like crap. I wouldn't doubt that. I don't know, man. I just usually buy the cheapest. I don't know. I look at it every now and then. RB Grandpa Bud. This is driving. Thanks for the ride, Rusty. My parents moved from Michigan in 1946. I was 8 years old at the time. We went to Brownsville to see some friends of our family on our way to Arizona. We took this same road along the border on to El Paso. It's good seeing that again. It seemed like we would never get out of Texas. Yeah, it's true, man. You know, from Brownsville to Texas is about 10 or 12 hour drive. Yeah, anyway, I've been to Texas several times and enjoyed times there. I always have to get real Texas barbecue. Yeah, well, there's a lot of barbecue places in Texas. Here is Guardian Pet Care Jim. Thanks for the ride along, Rusty. It occurred to me that my comment on the county campground earlier probably sounded like I'm antisocial. Well, you may be. It's your business. I guess I've always been a loner to an extent, but my 38 plus years in law enforcement working with people at their worst has caused me to value my time away from people in general. Well, that's fine. Now, do you, Jim? You don't worry about us. As you were Rangers, as you were Jim. Yeah, thank you. No, I think I'm a loner in a way. I don't like crowds of people because you know people are unfortunately naturally basically negative. You know, and you kind of have to guard against it. Slack pack hiker. I annually section hike the Appalachian Trail with a Mexican American woman from Brownsville. My family loves her, and so do I. Well, do something there, boy. Slack pack hiker. Sean Morden. Hey, Rusty, I heard Texas has 85 per hour speed limits on some roads. I don't think electric cars will keep that speed very long. You'd be surprised. The newer ones will. I don't know. The only one I know of that's 80 is Interstate 10 in West Texas, and then there's the Loop 1 around Austin, Texas, and the speed limit, I think, is 85. David Bricky. Hello, Rusty. Today I turned 76. If I knew I was going to live this long, I would have took better care of myself. I know a lot of people say that. I've seen that picture, but yeah, happy birthday to you, David Bricky, and enjoy your life one day at a time. Wendy McGee. CB can save your life. Yeah, so can a life jacket. So can a bulletproof vest. But you know, yeah, I may get one. We'll see how it goes, Wendy. I mean, I'm thinking on that. Yeah, you're right. It could probably warn you of a lot of things. I mean, I don't know how I've lived without one for 75 years, to tell you the truth. Der Trixa, thumbs up to you. How are you doing this morning on the North Sea of Germany? Hope the weather is nice. Boondocking with Dennis. Thanks for the tour. Keep yourself safe and enjoy the journey. Yeah, you too, Dennis. Dennis has a channel, Boondocking with Dennis. Check it out. He's boondocking in a pickup truck with a camper top along, well, it's South Texas. Well, it's wherever he wants to go. And at F, are most of the people living in that area Mexican? Are you serious? Is that a real question? Of course, yeah, it's right along the Mexico-Texas border, sure. You know, probably 80% of the population is Hispanic. Tom Wilson, thanks for the ride. Enjoyed it. Yeah, you can go in some stores here that even where you go to get that big baked chicken in Roma. I don't know that there's anybody in there that even speaks English. You know, there was a guy that came in last year when I was here, and he spoke English and he helped me place my order. Otherwise, I mean, I could have ordered. I mean, I can say, you know, pollo frito, that's fried chicken, you know, but I could have got by. But anyway, Tom Wilson says, thanks for the ride. Enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll do 3 or 4 more here and we'll shut her down. Moose Knuckle, a grand slam, Rusty. Beautiful towns and drive. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, I know the drives aren't much, but, you know, there's something. You know what I mean? It's just a way to pass the time, guys. Jeff Jones, thanks for the drive, Rusty. I'm so glad you chose a Class C. What an awesome way to live and travel. Yeah, it appears that it's going to work out okay. I was a little nervous through ordering and getting the item, and now that I've gotten it and used it and got it set up like a home, yeah, I'm finding it to be okay, because I can use it like a car. It's not very economical, I admit that, but I don't drive very much, so it all works out. Dear Trixa says, good evening, America. Great drive, Rusty. Do Mexicans drink beer? Does a cat have a climbing gear? Yeah, they do. Prost. Anyway, we'll do, let's see. Adventuring Art, nice scenic drive through South Texas cities. Thanks for bringing us along. Gladys Diaz. Buenas tardes, Rusty. I can't read Spanish that well. But anyway, thank you for your comment, I guess. Al Fur, thumbs up. Anyway, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want, and yeah, Amazon takes care of me. Yeah, I like that way. You know, if you want to support the channel, that way, you know, if you're going to buy something from Amazon, then that works. You know what I mean? You don't have to do the Patreon stuff and all these other ads that creators put in. But you know, I do me and you do you, and I appreciate whatever you do. But anyway, having said that, also drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. And it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And the only way to really lose weight is to form the habit of eating less. Ta-da! How about that one? And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? What does that do? Well, it relieves stress and that lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links. That's all your thoughts, every single thought. So, add good ingredients. You know what I mean? It's like making a cake. You can't make a cake out of cement. You know what I mean? So, and you know, use your titanium cranium to keep out the negativity. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Read it. Read it. If you got to keep up with the news, read it. If you didn't, you know, if you had been lost on an island for 50 years, and didn't get any news at all, and then you arrived in the United States or any other country in the world, you'd probably want to go back to your island. You got me? But anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, aloha, until noon, where I will post a triking video, probably. And then I'll post another short video later on. And then when we get later on in the week around Friday, I may do a beer 30 and we'll just keep it going. Boom, 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 boom. Adios, amigos. Carry on. Bye-bye. Till next time.